Hello, this is Mary, and I am talking today about those heartbeat toys that you've heard so much about. And if you're on any new puppy forums, everybody talks about how wonderful these little heartbeat toys are for helping puppies to adjust to their new homes. And I thought that it'd be great to do a video today to talk about my experience with these toys and also share some new products. So I was planning this video, and lo and behold, a company reached out to me just at the right time and asked me if I would review their product. And so that was really great because it's good to have more options. So the puppy toy that I'm talking about is called a Love Pet Puppy Heartbeat Stuffed Toy Dog Behavioral Training Aid Anxiety Relief and Calming Plush Toy. And it is sold on Amazon, and that's where it was sent to me from. So I'll put the puppy down. And first a little bit about myself. I am a Schnoodle breeder. I do breed poodles, 2 schnauzers, and I get schnoodles, and I have the F1s, which are first generation, and the F1Bs. And my particular emphasis is the apricot color. That's all I carry. Various shades of apricot. So if you like a Schnoodle puppy, they're very nice. They're a miniature size, really good for families. And so, so this is my content. New puppy owner care, tips and tricks for caring for your new puppy, and lots of videos on little puppies growing up. So if you like that kind of thing, like and subscribe. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to read a little bit about some of the benefits of these behavioral toys. They relieve loneliness and anxiety of puppies, help puppies get a stable sleep at night, and reduce their barking and howling. So I've talked before in my other videos about how you set up your puppy for success that first night, and I've used the Snuggle puppy, whatever you call it. This one is called the Love Pet. I've not had a Love Pet before, but it's very similar. And so you put this in with the puppy, you put on the heartbeat, you put on the warming pads, and inside of it, it gives a warm place for your puppy to go. So let me talk about first of all, how this works. Inside of the puppy, you got this little heartbeat. Now, this particular pet this heartbeat does not come with batteries, and that kind of surprised me when I first opened it up. I was like, oh, this thing doesn't work. But then I thought, well, it's kind of lightweight, it probably doesn't have batteries in it, and sure enough, it has a real little screw there that you have to open up to put the batteries in. I do wish that the company would put batteries in, because sometimes when you get things for a new puppy, you put them aside, and then your puppy's there and you expect it to be able to work, and if you didn't have that little screwdriver or the little batteries, you might not be able to get it to work right when you need it. So anyway, I put the batteries in, and you just push the button once. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll put it on this. Do you hear it now? So that works just nicely. Okay, so you push the button after you put the batteries in, you slide it in there, and then you have these little warming packs. And the way these things work is you just tear it open. When it comes in contact with the air, it warms up, and it's supposed to last for 24 hours. So they're safe, they're non-toxic, and they're environmentally friendly. And yeah, I think that's the important thing about this. They give you 2 of them, so that will last for 2 days, which is those first few days are really the most important thing. But you can usually buy more of these pockets from various vendors. Different ones make them. I know that the Snuggle Puppy sells these heating pads. You can buy these heating pads from Home Depot and Lowe's and different hardware stores. They're made to put inside of gloves in the winter or inside of the sleeping bags. Anyway, I buy these and I use them as because I get a lot of puppies. I need a lot of little warm packs for my puppies to snuggle with. So yeah, so one thing I will say, the stitching on this particular puppy is very, very good. It's very well made. They tell you that it's machine washable, though there is a lot of stuffing in it. It might take a little while to dry, but they do tell you can machine wash it. The nose is stitched in there. There's no way a puppy can chew it off. His eyes are stitched, so there's no way the puppy can chew it off. The ears are on there real nice and wet, sturdily, and I know puppies love to chew on these ears. My only thing that I don't like is that it's really overstuffed. Whoopsie, babe. I just dropped the heartbeat. Here we go. So it's very overstuffed, which I kind of wish it had less stuffing in it so that the puppy could kind of, snuggle into it a little better. That's just my personal preference. However, you could always take some of the stuffing out by unstitching a little bit and then restitching it if you want to go to that kind of trouble. Maybe it's not a big enough deal. That's up to you. So the way that you use this product is, now you can put it in their bed as soon as they get home. I like to take the blanket that came with the puppy from the breeder, and most breeders do send a puppy blanket. Not every breeder. Oh, let me pick this little guy up. Not every breeder, but all the good breeders seem to do that because it's such a good idea for them to go home and have the smell of their litter. So there's been times when people have sent me their snuggle puppies, and I put their little stuffed toys in with the litter before they take them home. But I do have a problem where my dogs like to get a hold of these puppies and run off with them. So it can also be a lot to manage when you got a lot of different pets coming in to know whose is whose, and remember to give it to them before they leave. But anyway, I've used those snuggle pets a lot in the past, and they've worked very well. So this is the Heartbeat toy. This is a different variety, it's a different brand, and it's very similar. It costs 25% more than the Love Pet. It has less density to it, so it's I prefer the density in this one because it's not so fat. It's not so, in fact, I don't think it has that much stuffing in it, which would mean it would dry faster if you dried it, and also the puppy can snuggle into it. But again, it's 25% more in cost, at least at the present time. And I do know that they sent me a code, so you will get percentage off. Now let's see where I can find the code. Growing Pup. That is your code. You will get 40% off. So man, that's a really good deal. I mean, I think if I compared this one to this one and I got 40% off this, plus it was already 25% cheaper than this, I think I'd definitely buy this one. So you guys do what you want. I do think that there's another consideration. I'll just read. This is the Heartbeat that came with the Snuggle Puppy, which is the original puppy. It says push button once to stay on for 8 hours. Push and hold for 5 seconds for continuous use. Push and hold for 5 seconds to turn off. So those are the instructions for the little Heartbeat. I'm not sure if this one operates the same way. It doesn't come with instructions, but I don't think that's a big deal. Just to push the button once and have it go. This one, as I say, the Snuggle Puppy also has the same type heat packs. They're supposed to also last 24 hours. I haven't used the Love Pet ones before, but I'm sure they work very much the same way, as these all pretty much work the same. So yeah, so that gives you some options that, it is more budget friendly sometimes to try some of these other varieties of toys, and the puppies all do seem to love them. I've used them for, this one is Lily's, and I put it in her crate every night, and she goes in there and cuddles with it. And then if she gets upstairs during the day, when normally I keep the dogs on the main floor, if she gets upstairs, she will grab this out of her crate and drag it downstairs to play with it. So she does really like it. And I think this puppy likes it too, maybe because it smells like Lily. But I have found that I put these in there, the pen with the litters, and they right away are all climbing on it and chewing on the ears, and I don't know what it's a nice soft thing to climb on. They like that, the different textures. And so yeah, so this review is really for the Love Pet, to tell you the pros and cons of the Love Pet, and it is a really good buy. So I hope that helps you to decide which one might be working best for you. And this is little Toro. Toro's here to say goodbye to you, and I hope that if you have any questions about getting your new puppy, feel free to email me or comment in the comment section, and maybe I can do more content that's specifically for you. Here's his little sock. He's so cute. Bye-bye.